Tonight, we welcome students back to campus.
Plus, students start out the semester with a sweet treat. Stay tuned. TrojanVision News starts now.
From the High Definition Production Center of Troy University's Broadcast and Digital Network and Troy campuses around the world, this is TrojanVision News.
Hello and welcome to TrojanVision News for August 14th, 2014. I'm Angel North.
And I'm Courtney Addison. Thank you for joining us this evening.
Summer is over, and that means getting back to the books for Troy University students. Wednesday marked the start of the fall semester for Troy. Today I hit the campus to find out how students felt about the start to a new school year. Over the past few days, there have been many students running around campus. Some students are more ready than others.
Exciting. I'm also an RA, so we got an opportunity to come here earlier just to get all our students moved in.
Well, definitely the best thing, I've really enjoyed my teachers. My teachers have been absolutely amazing. They seem like they're really there for you to help you.
I've met a lot of new people this semester, made a lot of new friends.
Despite everyone's excitement to get back into school, there are still the typical first week struggles.
Well, of course, the worst thing would be parking. It is atrocious. Nowhere to park if you're a commuter.
Just the people that ride around on skateboards, because you got to watch out for them. So. Lines in the TC are always horrible during the first few years.
As the semester kicks off, students are eager to get involved in campus organizations.
I have just pledged Kappa Delta.
I plan to join the news stations.
Came to school wanting to be an athletic training major. It's just kind of what I always wanted to do.
There are a wide range of faces on campus this semester, from freshmen looking for the biggest party to international students who just made it to Alabama, and even moms balancing family and going to school.
Very difficult. I manage. We switch out class times. Like when he goes to class, I watch the baby. When I go to class, he watches me.
Troy students don't have to wait long for their first break from school. They will get Labor Day Monday off on September 1st.
Some students might not be eager to be back on campus. The UAC held an event giving students free food and also the chance to meet new people. Raven Pasibi has the story.
The University Activities Council partnered with the Student Alumni Association to kick off Troy Welcome Week 2014.
Today is kind of our first event to kick off this year. We're doing free hot dogs for the students. You don't have to be a part of the organization already. You just show up, you get one. We've also got free koozies, so free stuff, that's what we're all about mostly. To be a member, you can come by and you can get an application. You can apply on the spot. You can apply, bring it to us later, anything like that. It's just to hang out. There's also cornhole, so a little bit of having fun, hanging out with some people that are already here at Troy.
We have henna artists out here. We have a character drawer. So it's just kind of something that, if you're walking on the quad, you can stop by.
It's great. I got a free t-shirt and I got free food, so perfect.
But the excitement doesn't end here. Events continue throughout the year and students are welcome to join and take part in anything SAA has to offer.
When you join the Alumni Association, you get a discount. You also get 20% off at the bookstore, which a lot of people don't know. So that's a big bonus. There's also lots of other discounts you get as a student alumni member. But it's not a specific age range. It's anybody that's on campus so that you can come hang out at the tailgates, meet new people at Troy. There's no requirements, nothing. So it's pretty easy.
Raven Pasibi, Troy, TrojanVision News.
The UAC has some more outdoor fun scheduled for students. The fall fling will be tomorrow at 4 o'clock on the Bibb Graves Quad. And starting a new semester at school usually means no more sleeping in, no more late nights, and no more Netflix binges.
That's right, Courtney. And even though some students might be feeling a tad bit bitter about that, a few very prominent faces wanted to give students a sweet first day back. Dustin Chavis gives us the scoop.
Troy University kicked off Welcome Week this past Saturday, offering a variety of events for new and returning students to attend. However, one event gave students the opportunity to meet some important people at the university, as well as cure a sweet tooth.
I was actually just walking from class, and I was walking to TC, and I noticed that there's tents up, so I decided to stop and see what everything was, and I saw that there's ice cream, and so I decided to stop and get some.
The annual Ice Cream with the Deans took place on Bibb Graves Quad Wednesday, August 13th, in honor of the first day of school. Students had the option of vanilla or chocolate ice cream, as well as the chance to interact with deans and fellow students.
It's so fun to have them come up here, informal environment, just excited about the first day of class, get to know what their majors are, and just see the variety of things that's going on.
Deans are scooping our ice cream. It shows that they care and they want to be involved and maybe get to know the students better. So I think it's really great that they're scooping our ice cream.
As the Troy Trojan school year takes off, one dean shares what she is most excited about.
Lots of students. Lots of students coming to classes. We've got some programs that we're improving and we're tweaking and we're adding some new things, and we're just really excited that we can serve the students in this way.
Dustin Chavis, Troy TrojanVision News.
The next Welcome Week activity will be the Step Tease tonight at 7 o'clock in Sartain Hall. Doors will open at 6:15.
Now taking a look at news from around the state, police in Muscle Shoals are investigating a standoff that ended with a man's death. A man was barricaded inside an apartment during the standoff that lasted more than 3 hours yesterday. Police say it's not known whether the fatal shot was self-inflicted or whether it was from officers when they exchanged gunfire with the man.
Federal authorities say a new designer drug seized for the first time in Alabama has been seen dozens of other times in other states. Etowah County authorities say a recent bust near Boaz was the first discovery of a dangerous drug in Alabama. The drug is a chemical compound used to make synthetic drugs commonly called spice.
And out of Montgomery, federal wildlife officials are hosting a series of information sessions about a proposal to list a type of bat as endangered after a disease found in Alabama wiped out part of the species. Officials are looking to list the long-eared bat as an endangered species because of white nose syndrome.
And still to come on Troy TrojanVision News, we'll take a look at the future of the Troy University baseball program. Amy Austin will have the details on that and more when she joins us with sports.
And as turmoil continues in the Middle East, President Obama is considering a plan of action. That story and more after the break, so stay with us.
U.S. Special Forces get a closer look at the situation on the ground in northern Iraq, where refugees are fleeing Islamic militants. I'm Craig Boswell. The story coming up.
The warrior spirit, it's in there. Always has been. Now let it out and take the world by fire. Train well and learn what it means to be a Troy Trojan. Walk with confidence, conquer, claim territory, and climb ladders. Know that you have the power to stand alone, but the comfort of knowing that you'll never have to. Discover your inner warrior. Find it at troy.edu/spirit.
We're the rise to every challenge type. The nothing is impossible type. The type that knows the time will come when we put type 1 behind us. We're the plan for a cure type. The improve life along the way type. The type that will stop at nothing until type 1 becomes type none.
Now, the latest in Trojan sports on Troy TrojanVision News.
Fall is approaching and football may be on the minds of most sports fans, but yesterday one of Troy's big spring sports took center stage as Trojan fans learned about the future of the Trojan baseball team. Clay Yeager has the story.
The purpose for today is to inform you of my decision to retire as the head baseball coach at the conclusion of the 2015 season.
As Troy head baseball coach Bobby Pierce announced his retirement Wednesday, Pierce also expressed his gratitude towards his staff and players he coached.
I have been very blessed and very fortunate and very grateful for the unbelievable opportunities I have received, and these opportunities have allowed me the sincere privilege to lead in the competition some of the finest young men I have ever known.
In search of a new head coach, Pierce's only suggestion was to hire someone who has the player's best interest in mind.
My only comment to John about who's next was, please find somebody that will treat the student athletes fairly and coach them with character and integrity.
And that person is Mark Smart, who played at Troy University during his college years before serving as one of Pierce's assistant coaches. Smart had this to say after being named Pierce's successor.
30 years later, I'm still here and have the great fortune to be the head coach. It's really quite overwhelming. To know that I'll be listed among the same names as Chase Riddle and Bobby Pierce is really hard for me to fathom.
Smart, upon accepting the head coaching job, emotionally expressed his gratitude for the experiences he has had as both a player and a coach.
I played on 2 national championship teams for the greatest baseball coach I could have ever possibly played for. 12 years ago, Bobby Pierce extended me the opportunity to be his assistant coach, and it gave me a chance to work with the greatest baseball coach anyone could possibly work for.
Coach Smart also looks to continue the success of the renowned past coaches at Troy University.
I will strive daily to maintain the success that legendary Troy coaches Chase Riddle and Bobby Pierce worked so hard to build.
Clay Yeager, Troy, TrojanVision Sports.
In his final season, Pierce has the chance to hit a big milestone. He is just 15 wins shy of surpassing legendary Trojan head coach Chase Riddle for most wins in school history. And the Troy Director of Track and Field and Cross Country announced that Elliott Blunt is the new head coach for the cross country team. Blount is coming from Columbia University, where he was the assistant coach for 4 years. During his stay at Columbia, Blount led the cross-country team to NCAA appearances in 2011, 2012, and 2013. Along with the NCAA appearances, Blount coached 5 All-American athletes. He also coached 13 NCAA East Regional qualifiers, 10 individual conference champions, 37 All-Ivy League selections, and 2 academic All-Americans. Blount and the cross-country team season will begin on August 30th when Troy hosts the Trojan Invitational. Senior golf player Tolver Dozier competed in the U.S. Amateur Championship in Atlanta and completed his final round on Tuesday. In his opening round, Dozier shot a 76 and then finished the last round with a 79. The top 64 competitors advanced in the tournament, Dozier missing the cut. In his past season with the Trojans, Dozier competed in 9 tournaments. His stroke average was 74.7 over 27 rounds. Dozier had top 20 finishes in his last season. His best was at the Pine Tree Intercollegiate, where he tied 6th. Dozier said that while he did not make it to the Masters, the opportunity at this championship was worthwhile.
You have the possibility to go and play in the 3 of the 4 majors, including the Masters, as an amateur. That's an unbelievable opportunity. So everybody there was feeling the pressure. I mean, we were all vying for that spot. I mean, everybody's dreamed of playing the Masters, as a kid. So just to have the chance to play for that is really cool.
This was the second appearance at the U.S. Amateur for Dozier in the past 3 years. And Troy has 2 tennis players who are entering the fall season regionally ranked. Trang Huynh is ranked number 15 in the Intercollegiate Tennis Association's women's ranking for the Southern region. Huynh is a rising junior. She finished last season with an 18-4 singles record and was named to the All-Sunbelt singles team. And for the men's team, Gabriel Chiaca Diaz ranks 19 in the ITA's men's singles rankings for the Southern region. Diaz is also a rising junior. He completed the 2013 and 2014 season with a 14-9 singles record, and Diaz also was named to the All-Sunbelt singles first team. The men's and women's tennis teams begin their fall season on September 19th as they host the Troy Fall Invitational.